welcome back to the video lecture series for Philosophy 119, Ethical Leadership, offered through the Pennsylvania State University. I'm Dr. William Behun. Today I want to talk about Robert Palazzolo's article, Authentic and Artificial Leadership. Now it's clear that Palazzolo has a very specific agenda in this article, both religiously and politically. But for the moment, I want to extract what he's saying from that frame to try to see if we can understand it within a broader perspective. If there's anything that I think is at the heart of what Palazzolo is doing here, it is nobility. Now, when we think of nobility, we normally think of the landed hereditary aristocracies in places like England. But that's not what Palazzolo is talking about. He's not talking about anything that can be reduced simply to questions of blood or questions of money. In fact, what he's talking about is a character issue, a question of nobility of spirit. So the first thing we have to ask ourselves is, what are we talking about when we talk about somebody who is noble? We imagine somebody who is loyal, who's courageous, who has integrity, who's honest. And these are certainly qualities that we expect from our leaders, and qualities that we admire in good leaders. For Palazzolo, a noble leader has to possess primarily two qualities. First, he or she has to be a spiritual exemplar. That is to say, they have to live the moral virtues that they believe should be imposed upon the whole of society, or that they believe are appropriate for society. And secondly, he or she must be willing to be a warrior, not just a soldier, but a warrior for those values and for order within the society. And this is very important for Palazzolo, especially because society as he sees it has become almost irredeemably corrupt. First of all, when we look to leaders in today's society, we think first and foremost about people who are materially successful. And this is a problem for Palazzolo right off the bat, because we oughtn't to be judging quality on the basis of something as material as wealth. But also, he looks to people who are celebrities, movie stars. He even talks about porn stars, and thinks of these people as the epitome of the debauched nature of society at this time. And the only solution to this, as far as he can see it, is return to a real nobility of leadership, respect for people who are of spiritual quality. And that's an important kind of move. While we might not agree with Palazzolo's argument that the society in which we find ourselves is irredeemably corrupt, and we may not agree with his solution that what's required is return to a kind of strict Catholicism, even a kind of monarchism. But I think that there's something that we can take away from Palazzolo's argument about the place that virtue, the place that ethics holds in holding up a quality leadership.